I got one of the tokens.
Commentary
Yay,
luck today.
rigged for me. Nosepass not pleased with its performance. It's back for more.
Trying to redeem itself. We have a switching off match here, and for the blue corner, we have Dustox with Shield Dust, Manectric with Static, and Aron with Sturdy.
And on the red corner, we have Nosepass using its oh so alluring Magnet Pull set. We have Exploud. Of course, it's soundproof. It's completely deaf. And finally, we have Lotad with Swift Swim. And once again, I'd like to say thank you, Breaker, for that token. Oh, and Ramdon Person added 3 tokens to the next storm. Got a little drizzle of brewing. Thank you.
Thank you, Random Person. Interesting to note, Red has 2 Pokemon with abilities that are completely redundant. Nosepass has Magnet Pull, which will keep in Steel types, switching off anyway. And Exploud has Soundproof, although no Pokemon on the blue corner have any sound moves.
That's true. Well, bummer for them. In any case, they'll just have to hope that their sets are good enough on their own merit. And of course, this is a switching off match. What you see is what you get. And until now, nobody has bet on the blue team, but it looks like you got Poké Speed bots. It's the only one. I kind of like it when nobody bets on a team. It's just a battle to keep your money.
I did a solo game the other day. It was just another team. It's very you can't blame anyone but yourself, so it gives you that peace of mind.
Simulator is angry that I won a Mr. Mime badge, but I'm not sure I've ever won a Mr. Mime badge.
You're gross. Apparently.
If I had, If I had recently, I would immediately transmute it along with my other badges. I want something new.
What badge are you currently sporting?
I'm currently sporting a Seaver badge.
Very nice.
Thank you. And we have less than 35 seconds left to get in on this match. It's a switching off match. Pretty good if you're a beginner, because it's going to unfold exactly as you see here. These Pokemon have to fight like this.
Looks like the odds have switched up a little bit as well.
Yeah, there's some confidence in the blue team here.
The odds continue to be roughly the same. As we get
and we open on Neon Coliseum.
One of the worst Coliseum stages in my life.
You don't like Neon?
No, just like imagine you're in one of those like hotel rooms and you're trying to sleep and you hear, Aron and Nosepass going at it in the middle of the night. That's what I see when I look at the stage. Anyway.
And with that context, the battle begins with an Iron Tail hitting. And someone is shaking their fist out the window at that massive sound that Iron Tail no doubt made.
Super effective crit, Earth Power will take it down.
Whoa!
Bit of an overkill there, times 4 super effective.
Wait, that was Earth Power, right?
Earth Power, yes.
If you don't think Earth Power is lab, that would be a Steel Pokemon getting hit by that. Man, you're right, someone is really mad right now.
Exactly, that's why I hate the stage. There's Discharge.
It looks like this charge hits as Nosepass goes down. So a Pokemon faints, and the person trying to sleep at the hotel thinks everything's finally over. And then Exploud is sent out, and they realize that things are about to get much, much worse in the Decibel department.
Pokemon in existence, Exploud. Just a horrible thing to hear in the middle of the night. Anyway, Discharge again. Will it get the Paralyze? No.
Exploud screams at the top of its lungs.
There's Hyper Voice.
I'm gonna like this stage a lot more from now on. I like that little backstory there of someone always getting angry.
Utopia. Sort it out. Put a curfew on your matches. More screaming.
And the hyper voice hits again. They just want the screaming to stop, but the enemy is not yet fainted, so there's no chance of that.
Discharge shuts it up and takes it down.
Oh, thank goodness we have Lotad getting sent out. A nice quiet Pokemon here. It barely even has a cry.
Lotad going to try and sweep it up for the red corner.
Stimulator not sure why Discharge or perhaps Body Slam's 100% accuracy, but never mind that. It's going to do more than half damage to this Lotad.
Gonna hit him with energy to take it out. So we've got another 1 versus 1 situation here. Gonna probably have to give the edge to him. Sludge Bomb hits and Sludge Bomb takes it down. Nice game.
Uh-oh, it got slimed! Gross! And someone finally breathes a sigh of relief as this match comes to a close.
Can finally sleep. Nice payout for blue, 64%. Money is money. Of course, in this first season, or technically the second season, everyone trying to climb up the ranks.
As Miley Cyrus would say, it's the climb.
Very, very nice. Great song.
Man, there is quite the drizzle brewing. We definitely want that random person drizzle. That's for sure. And it's certainly on its way, so get in your inputs so that you can partake of it.
4 tokens on the line. Can buy some nice badges with that. Can play some nice games of pinball. Or you can storm them back if tokens just aren't your thing. Right, congratulations to Adarash, Non,
Baron Bravo.
Oh, and there was a purr something.
Purlance. Gotta be Purlance.
Congrats, guys. Do with them what you will.
Oh, look at this. We got ourselves a nice old normal with a switching on.
Right, and for the blue corner we have Qwilfish with Poison Point, Numel with Simple, and Regirock with a Clear Body.
But not to be outclassed, we have Monferno with Blaze in the first position on red, followed by Heatran, that Flash Fire. Hey, that could actually come into play with switching on. And finally, last but not least, we have the Wrathful Poly with Damp. Unfortunately, that's not going to do anything this time, but hey, it's got an interesting set. Should be able to make use of it.
Just to touch on abilities there, you mentioned Flash Fire. That will raise all the power of fire moves if Heatran is hit with the fire move, and it will also negate the damage of that fire move. Monferno has Blaze, which will improve the power of its fire-type moves if it's in a critical situation. Do you want to handle blue corner's abilities? Oh, I'll just do it. Regirock has Clear Body, which means its stats can't get lowered. Numel has Simple, which means that if it gets hit with a stat Razor or stat Drop, it will times by 2 the power of that drop or that buff. And Qwilfish has Poison Points, which means contact with Qwilfish may cause poison.
So it seems like Clear Body might not be that useful for Regirock though, because I don't think... Oh, Crunch! I mean, I guess Crunch is not going to do what it would do.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the smartest move to use on Regirock, I guess. And get your bets in. We've got about 45 seconds left.
And I believe this will be our, unless this is a very quick match, I think this will be our last match here.
Yeah, I believe so.
30 seconds left to get your bets in, guys.
Let's make it a good one, guys.
Yeah, this
Have
looks.
some all-ins.
This does look interesting.
There's a few last-minute bets, giving Blue the advantage in this match again. Back out on the Stargazer Coliseum, getting a lot of action tonight.
The battle begins. First strike!
Mac Punch. Going to get that priority. Stab doesn't do a lot. There's a body slam, and it gets the paralyze, unfortunately, for Red.
Red sure doesn't like that, but they continue to stay on Mach Punch.
It's a decent move here. Going to do only moderate damage, quite underwhelming.
It looks like the monkey isn't getting busted anytime soon.
Another Mach Punch here. Takes it to just under half.
Whoa, it hit with Focus Blast again. Very focused Golem here.
Blue getting very good luck there with that accuracy and that paralysis. Another Mach Punch though, it's not quite enough. Looks like Blue can use Rock Slide to take it down.
And the rocks tumble over Monferno, forcing Red to change up their strategy.
Of course, Heatran and Poliwrath will be very good against Regirock with type matchups here. And it's going to be Heatran for Red. Interesting to note about Heatran, which I learned the other day, is that it's a legendary Pokemon that has a gender.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. And it looks like Crunch is going to be enough to finish off Regirock, considering it was so weak.
And it's going to be Qwilfish for the blue corner.
Of course, Poison Sting is ineffective on, or completely useless on Steel types, and it's going to come in with the Crunch.
Not the super effective Earthquake, but yeah, Crunch is fine.
No chance for poisoning there.
No, because Heatran is a Steel type.
It looks like they're continuing to try and attack its defense.
Hoping for the drop there. So far, no luck. Leftovers heals its health just a little bit every time. Oh, and Blue are going to switch here, going into Numel.
One wonders why they were doing an Iron Head when it's not very effective on either the Pokemon that are left alive on Blue.
Yeah, some very very questionable moves here, but who are we to question the people? There's another Iron Head, not very effective, not going to do much. But it does get the flinch, so it shows what we know. It's all strategy. There's another crunch. Numel does get that Citrus Berry health boost there. Going to help it tank a few more shots, and there's Earth Power.
Wow, but it manages to hold on.
Right, 4 times stab, super effective. Against a 4 times weakness. Oh, it did get the special defense drop, and Heatran fires back with another crunch.
But it's not going to do that much as Numel retorts, and Heatran is swallowed up by Earth Power.
It's all up to Poliwrath now.
$220% payout on the line here as Red Team plans their next move.
Oh, it's Mind Reader. Another interesting play there. Same type attack bonus from Earth Power, although it isn't going to do too much to Poliwrath.
Whoa, despite the move selections there, a Hydro Pump makes it through, and it takes down that Numel.
Very nice, lucky low roll there. And now we've got Qwilfish versus Poliwrath for the final matchup.
Poliwrath is going to have its work cut out for it against this Poison Fish.
Ooh, crit. Oh, and Hydro Pump's going to miss there, so maybe the first Mind Reader was tactical on Red's part. Both teams don't have a lot of options they can do against each other here in this situation. They haven't got very many super effective moves, and their main stab moves are all going to be not very effective, so looks like we've got a bit of a stall here. Unless Poison Sting can get the poison off, but it doesn't. Hydro Pump hits, but it doesn't do too much. Qwilfish again going to get that leftovers boost. Oh, and the legendary
interesting.
There. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Poison Sting coming in again. They're baiting that poison pretty hard here.
Would be nice.
Still not paying off for them.
Red misses the very risky 50% dynamic punch. Will cause confusion every time it hits though, so could be worth the risk.
Thanks to protect, they got to be kind of careful about how they use their moves here.
Right, I believe what Blue are doing is they are trying to prolong the match as far as possible, because both Hydro Pump and Dynamic Punch have very low power points. Even though they did get the Leopard Berry restore, they can probably try and just stall out Poliwrath at this rate.
But they're not getting that poison that they crucially need to really close out this game.
Exactly, and Red aren't getting those crucial hits with Dynamic Punch.
They still have so much protect, though. That's I don't know how Red Team's gonna clutch this.
No, they need a few mega crits, it looks like. And they don't seem to be switching to non-attacking moves on the protect turns either, so. More Poison Stings here.
No, and they finally get that poison.
Law Kitten asks, can you use Mind Reader while it's protecting? Yes, you can. Though it might be too late now.
I mean, I think you can. I think it would
can.
protect.
It won't do anything.
Yeah. It'll protect against the Mind Reader.
But it will still just eat at that PP while she can preserve it for the attacking moves.
That's true. Oh, they're using refresh. Okay. Tactical. Oh, but that Brian's gonna do some big damage here.
Still not enough. Poliwrath clutches on. And now they're going for a refresh on the non-protect turns. And that Brian's gonna do it. Unlucky for red, it just wasn't their day, but blue take home a nice 45% payout.
Don't underestimate that pufferfish. And with that blue payout, that'll be the end of our commentary this evening. So as always, it's been a pleasure, guys.
It's been great fun, yeah.
And look forward to doing more commentary with you in the future, Puppet.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Likewise with you. Very, very fun. Alright guys, I think after this next side game input, we will take our leave. And so take care guys, and have a good day.
Yep. Talk to you later, chat. Thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the commentator booth. My name is Picalaxalt.
And my name's Leonus2, joining in for second time today.
And for me, it's my first. Getting right into the token match bidding. Starting off with Voti as the sole contender. About 2 minutes for other contenders for the token match to come in. So get your bids in if you want a match. All you have to do is whisper TPP, the bot that controls the stream, match, and then whatever 6 Pokemon you want. Or if you want to add to the bid for Voti, you can do whisper TPP match Voti.
Good stuff. Looks like we only have one match up right now, but we usually can get more.
About 90 seconds left up, and we have our OS Sloth match, Moofy.
Just need a metronome match, and we got the entire usual token biddings.
In the minute we have remaining, let's go ahead and play Who's That Pokemon? One hint, as usual, is from another Pokemon. Hint number 1. These Pokemon arose from the spirits of people interred in graves. Each retains memories of its former life.
Hint number 2. Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry.
And hint number 3, it wraps its opponent in its gas-like body, slowly weakening its prey by poisoning it through the skin. Ooh, kinda creepy.
If you look at that, both is our usual metronome match.
Yep, it's got 1 token on it right now. Oh, and it just bumped up to the top with 2 tokens. Do you want Voti to outbid it? Do you want Moofy to outbid it? You still have 15 seconds to get your final bids in now. And if you are playing along, the answer to the Who's That Pokemon is the Mask. Here we go, back into Viridian Forest in Trash Gray.
Got 1 token in a pot right now. If you want a chance to win 1 token, input right now.
Of course, tradition states that, yep, as I was saying it, Regriff added another token to the pot. So there's 2 tokens on the line right now. 15 seconds to get your input in. A, B, up, down, left, right, start, select, or even wait. TPP Simulator chiming in. By VC, I was only type neutral to Steel.